29 citations. Here, let me see if I can show you without showing everything. All right, guys, so I crossed out, you know, my address and stuff, but I just want to show you this so you know I'm not lying and just making stuff up. This is just 6 of them. Oh my God, it is so loud. Hey, look how far it is. Neighbors are gonna murder me right now. It's been sitting idling for a little bit. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is a pretty exciting video. I've been wanting to make this for a while because I knew I was in the right. I knew it. And for those of you that are new to the channel, I'll kind of get you up to speed on what's been going on with my neighborhood and the HOA and neighbors and all that. We got the vet out there. I was just sitting in it to film, and that's not a good move. It is like 105 out here right now. So I'm in the garage. Probably also not a smart move, but here we are. Yeah, to get you guys a little bit up to speed, about 3-4 years ago, I had multiple run-ins with the HOA and the neighbor, the one right here. And it all started with him yelling at me because my truck was idling at like 5 o'clock at night because I was about to go to the gas station. It was like for 2 minutes, and he was sleeping apparently at 5 o'clolock in all of his clothes.
All right, I'm trying to sleep.
Oh, it's too loud?
That's my bedroom there.
Okay. But anyways, that's not what this video is really. It has something to do with it, I guess. Yeah, so 3-4 years ago, I had a trailer in my yard, the backyard, a boat trailer, a small one. I verified it with the security, and he said as long as you can't see it from the main road, which means, you know, out front, then you can keep it back there. And so I had it behind my fence. You could not see it from any angle whatsoever. And so I was like, okay, we're good. And so, yeah, about, I guess, 30 days after that, I go to my P.O. box, and I received 30 days worth of citations all in one envelope. They weren't going to my P.O. box and writing me these citations every single day and making sure I see them and you know, like I was just ignoring them. Not one warning, not one physical warning, not one security guard ever came here and verified anything. And so they put all the citations in one box. And I'll actually flash back to my video about this from a few years ago. That's a month straight. I knew nothing about this. Apparently, he's been calling for a month straight, racking up citations that I had no idea about. I never once received one warning. Never was told I was doing anything wrong. I never had a security guard show up in my backyard and actually confirm that it's back there. Just taking the word, writing citations every single time. And they waited until it got up to $800 worth of citations to send me it. So I hope that got you up to speed on the whole situation. Yeah, so I guess the neighbor was taking pictures. I don't even think you could see it from his angle anyways, but it's weird that he was creeping over my fence anyways. Kind of really weird. Oh, before we get any further, guys, if you are an OG of the channel, make sure you watch towards the end. Kind of brings back good memories of the channel, and I'm excited to kind of get back to that. I want to get back to the old school, you know, what started the channel, off-roading, things like that. But as far as HOA drama, make sure you stick around to the end. I think you guys are really gonna like it. But anyways, yeah, so that was what happened. My wife actually went up to the board to try to get them taken down, you know, and they kind of basically just laughed at her, you know. And so obviously I didn't want to get too petty, but I was like, all right, well, I'm not gonna pay this with like, you know, debit card or anything like that. I'm not even gonna pay it. The goal is not to pay it because I know we're not in the wrong here. And so if you guys remember, I bought like 15,000 pennies. I couldn't get them locally at a bank for some reason, so I had to order them on eBay. So I went up there with like buckets of pennies all at once, 29 straight at once. I never got a physical copy, so I wasn't even told I was doing anything wrong. No warning, nothing. Because I mean, if I got a warning right out of the gate, I'll get rid of it instantly. I'm just getting rid of a bunch of coins.
I mean, if that's how you're going to pay, we have to take care of what you're going to pay.
If you bring them in, you've got to count it. I mean, you're going to have to
verify
both
that
of
account.
them. Yeah.
So you'll have to
Yeah,
stay in
you'll have to
Lucky County.
stay and count.
What happens if I don't pay it?
Or they can file a lien on your house.
What's that number? Like,
It's
is this-
$1,000.
Okay.
Same thing with your citations.
Right.
When they hit $1,000, we just automatically file liens.
I went up there with buckets of pennies, and they did not want to sit there and count them. And so I was like, okay. And I left. I never paid anything. Again, I didn't really want them to take the pennies. Well, I kind of did because it'd be funny to watch them count it. I didn't want to give them $150 for a violation that I know I didn't do. So it was kind of a good thing that they didn't take it, but it was a funny video. That lady was pretty distraught over it. That lady was mean anyways, so I don't know if she's still up there. Apparently they completely cleared house as far as the HOA board goes and all that. But yeah, basically, and so fast forward to now, and I'm sorry this video is it's gonna be just me talking. It's just one of those videos. If you want me to go next to the Corvette, that'll make it a little more cool, I guess. I can do that. Maybe like right here. The vet's in it. I'm just kidding. It is 128 out, it seems like. Anyways, fast forward to now. I guess we have a new HOA like president slash board and all that. And so I reached out. I'm like, hey, can we look into this, please? If I want to sell my house, you guys are probably gonna make me pay these fines first before I sell it. And so can you guys at least look into this? And I guarantee you're gonna have the same opinion I have, and basically you're gonna see it as wrongfully done. It's pretty corrupt what they tried to do. And so I had him look into it, or he said he was gonna look into it, and I think he didn't answer me. And like a month later, I reached out again. I'm like, hey, can you please look into this? And he's like, yeah, we will bring it up at the board meeting. And so he did, and he said, good morning, Mr. Bertrand. The board had a closed board meeting to discuss the matter of your citations and fines, and they have all voted to not pursue the collection of the fines related to the trailer, and we will write all of those off. That's what they sent me. Basically, another person that worked for them told me that they all agreed that it was wrongfully done. That's the only reason they would write them off and take them back and rescind them. So everyone was in agreement like that. You can't do that. And so they did that. They wiped them all clean. I knew all along it was wrongfully done. I was going to get a lawyer involved. Every lawyer I actually talked to said, like, yeah, they should be able to. If they were smart, they would take those down. They would write them off because that's, if you're telling me a true story, then that would be all clearly wrongfully done. And I wasn't lying. There's no reason for me to lie on this. And so, yeah, they actually manned up and they agreed that it was wrongfully done, and I no longer owe that. So I told you, for those of you who are saying, oh, there's more to the story, you're definitely making this up, I promise I wasn't. I have no reason to lie about this. I'm not the one that started all this HOA stuff. It kind of leads back to probably a few months before that situation when my neighbor here ran outside, and so you seen him yelling at me there. That was me leaving to go to the gas station. It was like at 5, 6 o'clock when it was getting dark early. And I was in the truck for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, letting the truck warm up. I was about to back out, and he comes screaming out wearing like his full golf outfit. I don't know if he sleeps in polos and golf shoes, but he might have. But yeah, all mad, as you guys heard. I think that's what stemmed everything, because I did a video on that, because I was actually about to start filming, and that's why he was on the video. So yeah, so it was only a couple months ago, or maybe 3-4 months ago, that they actually came in agreement. They came to an agreement that they were wrongfully done, and then they took them all away. So pretty excited about that. I wasn't gonna pay it regardless, but like I said, if I do want to sell the house, I don't have to pay those fines before I sell them. So and it's just one less headache to worry about. And they were charging late fees and stuff like that. So I am glad that is over with. Again, if you guys don't remember that video, it actually went pretty viral. I think it got like 800,000 views, maybe 700 to 900,000 views it got. And like a lot of big companies like Speed Society reposted. I actually had a lady that was part of this documentary, like an actual real documentary, reach out on Instagram and email. And I still have to do that. I have to get back to her. This was only like a couple weeks ago. And basically asking me to kind of speak to her about like my experience with the bad HOA. And I'm not saying the HOA is bad anymore, because they did clean house and they have been trying to better this place. But yeah, she wanted me to have a phone call with her and potentially be on the documentary about like bad HOAs and bad neighbors. So I was like, I'll do it. I'm not gonna try to throw anyone else under the bus or anything like that. But yeah, I'm not opposed to it, because I did go through kind of a real pain of a situation dealing with them. So yeah, maybe I will do that. We'll see. But yeah. We have a lot of exciting things happening on the channel and in my life. So Yeah, that is gonna do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, even though it's just me talking pretty much. But a lot of you guys seem to like that. A lot of you guys subscribe to this channel for the HOA stuff. So I hope this was a cool video for you and a cool update. So yep, that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.